Let's solve this equation by clearing fractions. First, so I'm going to multiply every equation by 7 times x plus 2 because that's my least common denominator. And be careful to use parentheses. So this I'm going to multiply by 7, x, and x plus 2. Whoops. That should be a 2. Those are going to cancel. Those are going to cancel. And then when I multiply this by 7x and x plus 2, the x's are going to cancel. And so what I'm going to be left with is 7 times x plus 2 on the first term plus just 7x in the second term plus, equals x times x plus 2. Now I solve this equation. Now it's a quadratic equation. So I distribute 7x plus 14 plus 7x equals x squared plus 2x. Distribute everything in. Move everything over. Might as well move it over to the left side. This is 14x, so I'm going to be subtracting it. So this is negative 12x. I'm subtracting 14. Whoops, I put 0 on that side. I meant to put x squared on this side. 0 on the left side, just because this leading coefficient, I always like that to be positive. It's always easier when your leading coefficient is positive. And now I...
Is that a 14? Where do you get the 12x
from? This is 14.
Where do you get the...
Because I subtracted...
Minus 2x, yeah.
This is 14x.
Minus 2x.
And I subtracted 14x from both sides, so it's 2x minus 14x is negative 12x. Now, let's see if it factors. X, 7 and 14, and it's either 7 and 2 or 14 and 1, and neither one of them factor, so this doesn't factor. So this is going to be an easy candidate to complete the square with, because this is even. So let's go ahead and move the 14 over here. Let's add, what am I have? Half of 12, and half of negative 12. I'm going to add 36 to both sides. So this is 50 equals, let's factor this, x minus 6 squared. Now take the square root of both sides. I'll change colors here for this. Take the square root of both sides, and then add 6 to both sides. There's your answer. 6 plus or minus the square root of 50. You can simplify that. 6 plus or minus 5 root 2, because 50 is 25 times 2. There's your answer. Check it by plugging this, storing this in your calculator, and plugging it back in. Well, you only have to plug it into this side and make sure that your answer is 1/7, because your variables are only over here. So store in x, store that number in x, not both of them, just one of them, plus 6 plus 5 root 2. Doesn't matter which one, plus or minus, but store one of them in there, and then type in 1 over x, be careful to use parentheses, plus 1 over x plus 2, and then hit enter, and it should give you 1/7 as a decimal. You can type in 1/7, make sure those decimals match up. That's how you do it.